Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah. If you don't know me, I started this YouTube channel to follow my journey becoming a single mother by choice and going through IVF, as well as getting diagnosed with endometrial cancer and PCOS. So if any of those topics apply to you or interest you in any way, please be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload new videos. So today's video, I've been waiting for me to be able to film this video. I've been so excited. So today I finally started my medication to prepare for my frozen embryo transfer. So I had to wait till I got my period. I know you can, of course, when I start a video, my dog starts whining. So I had to wait to get my period. I preferred to do it that way versus like going on birth control to manipulate my cycle, just because I feel really strongly against birth control. I know this whole thing that I'm doing is not natural anyways, but any way that I can like choose a more natural option to do these things, if that makes any sense, I would prefer to do everything as natural as possible. So I just wanted to get my period on my own and start the process that way. So I woke up this morning, I've been crampy for like 4 or 5 days and I had my period. So I called my clinic. They told me to call on day 1 of my period, and I had already gotten the prescriptions over the weekend. But today I started estradiol. So these are tiny little blue tablets. And oh, I've never done this before. Am I supposed to like go like this and like put my hand like this? Does that work? I don't even know. Not like you really need to see this, but I took 3 tablets this morning and I will take 3 every day until I get a positive pregnancy test. So as of right now, this is all I'm taking. I will take those for 2 weeks, and then I will have an ultrasound and blood work done. And they will be checking my lining of my uterus to make sure it's a certain thickness to be able to facilitate implantation. So if my lining looks good and my blood work looks good, I think they're going to be testing my estrogen level and my progesterone level. Yeah, I think they test my progesterone level to see, to give like a baseline, because if my lining and estrogen look good on that day, then we would schedule my transfer for like a week later. I think it's give or take a few days. But then that night or the next day, I would start progesterone. And I lucked out because I know most people do the progesterone and oil shots and they look scary. And I know some people have tricks and tips on how to make them better. But my doctor said that there's no difference in efficacy between the injections and the suppositories. I know I've heard horror stories about the suppositories as well, with side effects, that they're uncomfortable or, you know, get a lot of discharge or whatever. But I'm not married and I'm not in a relationship, so I don't really care. I would way rather do a suppository than give myself an intramuscular injection every day. So I'll be going with these. So I'll be doing these from either the day of my ultrasound or the day after my ultrasound and through 10 weeks of pregnancy, I believe. So I'll be doing these a while. And this one I have to do 2 capsules in the morning and at night vaginally. So put those in. And then also before my embryo transfer, I believe it's 4 days before, I have to take an antibiotic. So this is doxycycline. I hope I'm saying that right. So I'm just taking 1 of these twice a day. So that's an antibiotic to prevent miscarriage. And then methylprednisone, which is a steroid. I actually don't even know why I'm supposed to take this. I didn't ask, but I'm supposed to take that too. So, so that is my medication. And surprisingly, my, other than the progesterone, this was like $300 and something. I am going to film another video talking about the cost of everything. I've gotten a request to do that. So, I will be filming a video talking all about exactly how much everything has cost me so far. But yeah, this was only, I think, $350 or $360 or something like that. And I say only, I know that's a lot, but the medications for the egg retrieval were like, they would have been like $5,000 or something like that. I actually got mine for free because of my cancer diagnosis through Live Strong Fertility. So I'm very grateful for that. But I think they would have been about $5,000 or something. So $350 or $360 is not bad at all. And then these three, magically, my insurance covered. I have no idea why. My insurance hasn't covered anything for IVF at all, but they covered those. So I'll take it. I don't know how much they would have been if my insurance didn't cover them, but I'm really glad that they did. So if everything goes perfectly and my lining looks good and my estrogen level looks good in 2 weeks from today, then I potentially could have the embryo transfer 3 weeks from today. So I'm really, really excited. It's getting so real now. I guess I just like, because my period has been irregular this past year, part of me was like, oh my gosh, what if I just never get my period? And like, I would have to go on birth control to like manipulate my cycle and get my period so I could do this. I just really didn't want to do it that way. So I'm really, really happy that I got my period. So that is all I wanted to update you guys on. So I'm just so excited that things are actually happening now and that I could potentially be pregnant in 3 weeks. I'm so excited. Oh, I also have to mention, so I'm still waiting on the results of the PGTA testing, but those should absolutely come within the next 2 weeks. So I actually got an email receipt today that they ran my credit card for that because they charge you a fee and the clinic charges you a fee for the testing. So the lab, that fee went through today, which means they got the biopsies and they are starting testing. So hopefully within the next week and a half or so, I will have the results of my embryo testing and I can update you guys on that. And oh, you don't hear Lily whining. Lily, come here. Come here. So yeah, I think that is all I wanted to say. I feel like I'm forgetting something else, but yeah, I just have to wait for the embryo testing to come back, which should happen before my ultrasound and blood work in 2 weeks from today. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great night and don't forget to subscribe. And I just want to thank all of you for the sweet comments and for being invested in my journey. And I really hope a lot of you have told me that I'm helping you guys because you're going through similar things, and that just makes me feel so good about what I'm doing. So thank you very much. And I really feel like we're building a little community here, and that makes me happy. So I will see you on my next video, and have a great night or day, wherever you are. Thanks. Bye.